Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Math Workshop. So, I hope you enjoyed your week and 2 days of enrichment activities. Now, before we started our enrichment activities in math, we were starting our unit on shapes. And the last lesson that we had, you were learning about a particular shape that looks like this. This is the shape. What can you tell me you notice about this shape? What are some things you notice about this shape? Share them out. Did you share out some things you notice about the shape? Well, I noticed that this shape has 4 sides. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What is something else that you notice about this shape? I noticed that too. It has 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else do you notice about the sides of this shape? Are they straight lines or are they curved lines? That's right. This shape has 4 straight lines. I bet you can tell me something else about the sides of this shape. There are 4 sides. They are straight sides. Are these sides open or closed? That's right. They are 4 sides made of straight, closed lines. That's right. What is the name of this shape? You got it. It's a rectangle. A shape with 4 straight sides that have closed lines is called a rectangle. Now, I want you to notice something about the corners of the rectangle. So I'm going to erase this one, and I'm going to draw it again. I want you to take a close look at the corners. The corners look like the letter L or a backwards letter L, right? For a shape to be a rectangle, the corners have to be in what we call a right angle. And that means they'll look like an L. They'll maybe look like a letter L, maybe like a backwards letter L, or like an upside down letter L. The corners have to be right angles for a shape to be a rectangle also. So we know this one's a rectangle, but let me give you another one and see if that one's a rectangle too. Do you think this is a rectangle? It is. This is a rectangle too. I know it's a rectangle because it has 4 sides. The sides are straight lines. I see that it has 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 4 corners are right angles. I also notice that all the sides are closed. That means this is a rectangle. Let's try another one. Let's look here. What do you think about this one? Is this a rectangle? Well, let's look at what we notice, and then we can decide if it's a rectangle or not. How many sides does this shape have? Yes, it has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are the sides straight or curved? They're straight. Are they open or closed sides? They're closed. How many corners does this shape have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are the corners right angles? Do they look like the letter L or a backwards letter L or an upside down letter L? They sure do. That means this is a rectangle too. So friends, look at what we did here. It doesn't matter how we turn our shape. It doesn't matter if it's laying down, if it's standing up, or if it is slanted. Even though these shapes are turned different ways, they are still all rectangles. Now, I want to see if I can try and trick you here. Let's look at this shape. How many sides does this shape have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are the sides straight or curved? They're straight. Are the sides open or closed? That's right, they're closed. How many corners does this shape have? That's right, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the corners look like right angles? Yes. This is a special kind of rectangle, friends. What is the name of this kind of rectangle? You know it. Go ahead, just say it. It's called a square. So rectangles can be squares also. A special rectangle is called a square. It's a special rectangle because all the sides are the same length. They are all equal. What about this shape? What about this shape? We have to really think about this one. Do you think this is a rectangle? Well, let's ask our questions. How many sides does it have? It has 4 sides, you're right. Are the sides straight or curved? They're straight. Are they open or closed? They're closed. How many corners does it have? Yes, 4. Are the corners right angles? Do they look like the letter L or a backwards letter L or an upside down letter L? What do you think? They don't, right? They don't. This one looks squished and this one looks really big. This isn't a rectangle. You were right. It can't be because those angles are not right angles. Goodness gracious, excellent. Is this a rectangle? I couldn't fool you. It's not. Why? Why is this not a rectangle? That's right, because it has an open side. Good job. Is this a rectangle? No. Why? Yeah, it only has 3 sides. And we know a rectangle has to have 4 sides. Let's do one more. Is this a rectangle? You're right again. No, it's not. How come? Why is this not a rectangle? That's right. This shape is made of curved sides, and a rectangle is made of straight sides. So let's think about the things that make a rectangle one more time before we end our time together. A rectangle has to have 4 sides. The sides must be made of straight lines, and the sides must be closed. A rectangle must have 4 corners, and the corners must be right angles. A right angle means it looks like a letter L. Okay, friends, enjoy your sorting sheet for rectangles.